I'm Dr. Pope with BlueFire Supplements. Do you struggle with inflammation, arthritis, joint pain, stiffness, soreness? Do you not recover as quick as you used to? Do you feel like your body's aging prematurely? Your energy's not what it should be? Your sleep isn't as good as it could be? Your mental clarity just isn't what it was? If you've answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to give BlueFire Supplements a try. I'm a regenerative medicine expert and a board-certified physician, and I've taken care of thousands of patients over the past several years. And all of them have a common concern, and that's trying to get the best quality of life that they can. That's why they're coming to me, whether it be because they have arthritis or some kind of autoimmune or systemic illness. We're all after trying to get the best quality of life that we can. And so part of that is looking at treatments, yes, from a medical standpoint, but also looking at our diet, absolutely. Eating healthy, eating clean, avoiding processed foods and refined sugars is definitely one key way to target some of these conditions, but sometimes that's not enough. How about exercise? Absolutely. I'll be your typical doctor and say, yeah, you need to get as much aerobic exercise as you can. But you know what? Before you yell at me, I realize some of you can't. You just can't. Your body, your back, your knee, your hip won't allow you to go get the type of exercise you need to support your body to get maximum benefit. Well, the next question becomes, are there different supplements you can take that do have an effect on your cells, that can affect you and impact your symptoms on a cellular level? Because after all, most of our symptoms reflect our cellular health, whether that be the age of our cells and how they function, or the health of our cells and how they function. So what I did is I targeted my arthritis patients. I wanted to find a good supplement that they could turn to that would be, in my personality is I'm all about the kitchen sink approach because I don't want to take a lot of pills. In fact, I'd prefer not to take any. And if I do take a pill, I need to know it's going to have maximum benefit for the intended effect that I want. And so I took that approach when I formulated JointLife. I wanted to combine all the best researched ingredients that gave the maximum benefit in studies when they targeted arthritis and pain. And I created a formula, if I could create a super supplement, if you will, of the best ingredients and at what dose. And then surely somebody's put that into one bottle, one supplement. Well, initially when I started my journey, I thought I'm never the first one to think of something, so I'm sure this is out there somewhere. And I'm going to steer my patients to that product. Well, I looked online, I looked in the stores, and I got an education, and not necessarily a good one. Because what I found is there's a lot of clever marketing, clever advertising. Typically, manufacturers will put one ingredient in a supplement or two, and oftentimes the few ingredients they have in there, even if they put more than 2 or 3 in there, they're at sub-therapeutic doses, so they're likely not to do much. It was somewhat disconcerting because on the medical side, I knew what the literature showed they needed for a dose. And if they're going to go spend all that money and take all those pills, they really need to have some expectation that there is some benefit to be derived. Well, instead of just being frustrated and giving up, I decided to come up with a solution. And so I spent a lot of time and research looking at the perfect formulation at the right dose, how to go about making that. And I went on a supplement journey and learned the ins and outs of how to formulate your own supplement. And that's where JointLife came from. And so I've taken a super supplement approach, a kitchen sink approach, if you will, where I combined all the best ingredients I could find at the doses that the study showed it takes to get benefit. And I put them into one supplement. Now, if you went out and bought all those ingredients individually, you'd probably have well over $160 to $200 put into all those ingredients individually. And then you'd probably have 20 or 30 different pills you'd be taking every day just to try to equal what's in one bottle of JointLife. Well, I've taken all the supplements, put them into one, and compressed it into a 4-tablet serving size. So you're going to save as much money as you can, take as few pills as possible, and get the best outcome that you possibly can. That's the way everybody should design a supplement. So if you suffer with arthritis, inflammation, pain, go to tryjointlife.com and claim your free trial bottle. I'm so convinced that it's going to work for you that we're giving away your first month's bottle for free. StemLife is also a second supplement that I've taken a similar approach on. I wanted to look on a cellular level, is there any evidence, any research showing that different supplements can have significant benefits on cellular health, cellular regeneration, and cellular proliferation. And specifically, I targeted stem cell research because I do stem cell therapy. So it makes sense that I would try to find a supplement that could help my stem cell patients get maximum cellular repair, proliferation, the best bang for their buck. So what I did is I took all those ingredients that had the best evidence for them, that showed that they can improve cellular function, health, and repair. But you know what? Along the same lines is if you're enabling the cells to function the way they're designed to improve their health, their vitality, guess what? A lot of symptoms get better as a secondary benefit because most of our symptoms, most of our body symptoms, or all of our body systems are made up of cells. So it stands to reason that if you target them on a cellular level with different supplements that show that they improve the cellular function, repair, and regeneration, it stands to reason that a lot of conditions that people struggle with, ailments that they may have, would benefit. And not only that, I would argue you're also making sure that you're getting the best chance to age well. Minimize the effects of aging by supporting the cells to the greatest degree. So go to trystemlife.com